I'm in Woodland, Washington at Tsugawa Nursery with Brian Tsugawa. And Brian, you know, springtime, we want to put new plants in, but we also want edible plants. So we have a great selection here. And I just love the way you picked out some that are really unusual, like this Yerba Mate.
Yes, it's new for us this year. It's kind of a marginal, great for patios or containers, 25 degrees hardiness. So get your crops off it and then try to winter it over, like probably a cool lit area like garage or something like that.
Sure, but make some tea. It's
right.
delicious.
Yes.
Really nice.
It'll be fun.
And then this one is to make tea, Korean tea.
Exactly right. We've carried the tea plants for a while. Mostly customer requests doing that for us. But again, another fun one to do just for your own teas.
And it's actually a camellia, so maybe a little afternoon shade?
Exactly, yeah. Probably protected from that hot afternoon, 2 to 4 o'clock, and it'd do very well.
And everyone's favorite blueberries. I think I haven't seen so many blueberries in everyone's yards these days.
These we picked out really nice ones that would work for containers or small gardens, 2 to 3 foot tall, 2 to 3 foot wide. The pink icing is one that actually has the blue, pink berries, not blue, but pink berries would do really well just for a different color for whatever, fruit pies.
Looks beautiful.
Yeah, exactly.
And it's evergreen, like you said, but look at this spring color of the foliage. It's just gorgeous.
Yes, with the contrast with the flower, it's just it does say a 4-season showstopper, and that is one thing that I would have to commend it for. It's going to be attractive instead of just looking at twigs in the winter.
Exactly. And then this one is Sunshine Blue Blueberry.
Sunshine Blue's been around for a few years now. Very popular. It's a great, sweet. It really is surprisingly doing very well for everyday use.
And I think planting a couple different ones is nice for pollination, but you get all the different flavors when you kind of mix them in a bowl.
Probably different crops too, kind of stagger them so they don't all come at once, ripen at the same time. That's what's nice about the blueberries. It's basically like 3-4 seasons, early, mid, you can kind of stagger your crops so they're not all at once, and unless you do want them all at once, then you can just plant more of that season, and so you'll have more for freezing and stuff like that. Yeah.
And then this one is the Peach Sorbet.
Peach Sorbet has been last couple years. Yeah, another new one. It's all by the Brazelberries stuff, and they do really well. They've just been doing really well with the dwarfer, smaller gardens. And,
great for containers. Yeah. And then we have another evergreen plant here, and this one, sometimes it's more unusual, but it's been around forever.
It has been a great landscape, just for the landscape, for the foliage, flowers, but yeah, Lingonberry.
Yeah,
you get them nice little, bright little orangish red fruits on them.
And nice for sauces, for pancakes and crepes.
Sauces, jams, and everything else. Great one. It's becoming a good standby.
And then a dwarf raspberry. Which one is this?
This one here is going to be raspberry shortcake. Thank you.
No problem.
2-3 foot tall, I think it is. All these are last 2, 3, 4 years. I'm going to guess they've been around, but it's nice to have. I mean, raspberries normally are going to take over.
Take so much space.
Exactly. So, containered edible fruits seems to be pretty popular. Everybody wants to, be able to have a little fresh in the morning, and
right out your door.
Right, so you can wake up and have it right there.
And what is this tall one here?
Well, this is becoming more popular, and that is going to be. We have. It's a dwarf. Yeah, Hinnomaki gooseberry variety. Yellow fruit, and so they come in there's like 3, 4, 5 different varieties of the gooseberries, but it's something that in the last 2 years is just becoming more, they're
rediscovering them, you think?
Yeah, I think that would be the word. We are just seeing that they're available and requesting more varieties. So it's a great one.
Yeah, they're a little bit tart, but I think that you kind of make them in pies or jams, and they're really great.
I usually learn from customers. They always tell us what they do with them, and you're right. That's the best information is from our customers, and they'll tell us what they do and what they request for. But
and then this one, this is kind of an odd one with these yellow flowers.
It's very unusual. They kind of open up to a nice little dainty. Yeah, it is very pretty, but. What's nice about it, this is going to be the honeyberries, and there's a couple of different varieties of the honeyberries. Again, another new one for us, but we're learning very high in antioxidants,
good for you.
Higher than the blueberries, so it's good for one's, just to get the antioxidants, and of course probably going to be high in the vitamin C's and excellent flavor. Very unusual. But,
well, really, you have a huge selection among everything else you have here. I mean, you have a beautiful nursery, so many different plants to come and visit, and really pick up some edible plants for your landscape or your containers. Thanks, Brian.
Thanks, Judy.